Greetings family, my name is Nandi B. If you do not know me personally, I am a registered yoga teacher, I am a doula, I'm a childbirth educator, and I'm studying to become your favorite future midwife. I'm here today to take you through a yoga flow, a great foundational practice that can begin your yoga journey. I'm going to give you some great foundational skills, some techniques, and things to look forward to and look for in your yoga practice. A little bit of background: yoga in Sanskrit, which is an ancient Indian language, means to yoke or unite. So during this practice, we'll be bringing our body and our mind together as one. So you'll hear me cue a lot for inhales and exhales and engagement of specific body parts. So pay close attention to those details. Try your best to incorporate them in your practice and really make today's practice flow for you. So we're going to be going through a Sun Salutation A, which is a foundation of pretty much all yoga classes. It's like a yoga warm-up. So if you go to any class today, you'll see a Sun Salutation variation in there. So let's go ahead and get started. If you have a mat or a towel or the floor, start with whatever you have. And also, if you have some knee issues, I advise you to grab a folded towel or a small blanket to give you some added padded support under your knees during the practice, okay? So let's go ahead and get started in the middle of our mat. Go ahead and bring your feet out hip-width distance apart. You're going to start to ground your feet down in all corners for mountain pose, okay? Start to engage your quads so that your knees lift up, and roll your shoulders down and back to create some space away from your ears, okay? Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Again, this is mountain pose. Take a big breath in and exhale it out. We're going to move into forward fold. So hinge at your hips so that your chest reaches towards your thighs. You'll start to feel your hamstrings opening up as well as your calves. Now you might be more or less flexible than me, so feel free to bend your knees as much as you need to. Just hang heavy here for a second as the back line of your body starts to open up. Let's move into our next pose. Inhale for halfway lift. Bring your palms to your shins or your thighs. Create a very flat back with your back. Start to roll your shoulders down and open up some space in between your scapula here. Take another inhale and exhale back down to forward fold. Remember to take your breaths on my cue. Go ahead and take another inhale. Lift up just a little bit. Go ahead and plant your palms shoulder width apart and your feet hip width distance apart for downward facing dog. In downward facing dog, I want you to imagine a string and bringing your hips up and then back, okay? So start to get grounded in this position. You may rock back and forth. The goal in this position, or this pose rather, is to get your heels as close to your mat as possible. Again, you may be more or less flexible than me, but try your best here. Take another breath in here and exhale. We're going to start with our right side. So inhale, bring your left foot into your midline just slightly. Exhale as you lift your right foot towards the ceiling. You can flex or point your toes. On your exhale, bring your foot in between your hands. Get it there however you need to. Go ahead and take an inhale for high lunge. If you can, lift your torso away from your body. Make sure that your heel is above your toes here, or the ball of your feet. Take a big breath in, shine your chest forward, and if need be, you can always come down to your knees here, okay? Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands back down to frame your foot. Lift that left foot back up. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Again, opening up the hamstrings and those calves. Take another inhale in. As you exhale, step your feet towards your hands. Inhale for halfway lift. Create that flat back. Exhale back down to forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale, plant those hands again. Step your feet down. This time we're going to flow through chaturanga, which means going from high plank to low plank. Now in high plank, I want you to make sure that your shoulders are stacked over your wrists and your heels over the balls of your feet. Take an inhale. As we exhale, we're going to lower down. You can either go from your knees or a complete high plank. As you lower down, make sure that your elbows are pinned into your ribs as you lower down. Beautiful. Inhale up to upward facing dog. For upward facing dog, press into your palms. Make sure the shoelace sides of your feet are planted on your mat. I want you to flex your knees so that they're lifted away from your mat. Beautiful. Take an inhale. Shine your chest forward and exhale for downward facing dog. Again, come to the balls of your feet, stretching those hamstrings. Your hips are lifting up and back. Let's move to your left side. Bring your right foot in slightly to midline. Exhale, lift your left foot up. Take an inhale, and then exhale again. Bring that left foot to meet your hands right in the middle, okay? Again, get there however you need to. On your inhale, lift up if you can, or lower down to your knee. Inhale, shine your chest forward. My core is still engaged here. And then exhale, frame your hands around your foot again and bring it back to downward facing dog. Beautiful. We're going to flow through chaturanga one more time. So inhale, then exhale, shift your weight forward. Again, making sure your shoulders are stacked over your wrists. Balls of your feet are right under your heels, okay? Take an inhale. As you exhale, you can lower down to your knees or stay high. Pin your elbows into your chest. Lower down. Take an inhale. Lift up for upward facing dog. Extend those elbows. Press into your palms. Your shoelace side of your foot is planted. Lift those knees off of the mat. Beautiful. Take an inhale. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Again, opening those hamstrings. As you inhale, look towards the top of your mat. And then exhale, step your feet towards your hands. Get there however you need to. Inhale for halfway lift. Suck in that stomach. Press your palms to your shins or your thighs, creating that very flat back. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Hang heavy here. Allow your chest to go towards your thighs. Another inhale, slowly lift up to our mountain pose. Again, my quads are engaged, my core is engaged. I lift towards the ceiling with my eyes open or closed, however you like to practice. And exhale. My friends, I know that was very short and sweet, but lo and behold, you've just gone through a Sun Salutation A with me. Like I said, that is a beautiful foundation to a practice. It's a great way to start to get into the technicalities of yoga and start to learn to how to engage and what to look for through your flow. I hope you enjoyed these few minutes with me. I have lots more content coming towards you. Next up, we'll be going through Sun Salutation B, which has a little bit more of a variation in it. Again, thank you so much for taking this time out to watch this video. I hope you have an amazing wellness journey. I hope you start a yoga practice. And guess what? You can start it right here with me. Thank you for your time. Namaste.